I'm here at Kinnernet, probably the original unconference inspired maybe by Food Camp, Tim O'Reilly's, but I was learning about it from Mel, one of the co-founders. And I recorded a little thing with him, which I'm going to show you now, and he told me about our books and about the operating system of Kinnernet and what it's like to be in a creative place with creative people. And he even gave me 60 seconds about how to be creative. Let's see if I remember, and I'll tell you when it's a little quieter. Producer is not in charge of all the people that I meet in the places that I go, so we just try. And I think the main thing, let's at least talk at the phone so it can hear us. Okay. So,
Hi phone.
I just met Mel.
It's a high phone.
I just met Mel, and he was telling me about his many creations. He was teaching me about our books and about Kinnerventures. Kinnernet. Probably the oldest and realest of the conferences I've ever attended.
180 degrees to see the board.
Yes. And here on the board behind Mel
is the heart of Kinnernet, which is the self-curation. It's an unconference where people get to cook for everybody, to show off their gadgets, and to run discussions, which we ourselves run and curate. So you come at the beginning, the board is completely bare, and we fill it with things that we want to discuss.
So Mel was telling me about the topic that he led yesterday, and it was about cold water.
The cold water paradigm.
That was the topic. So the topic was dreams, how to make your dreams come true. And he told me...
Or how to jump into the water.
Yeah,
so
tell me that.
Shall I share?
Yeah.
So it's what I call the 90-second cold water paradigm. You go to the beach, and you have your swimsuit on. You go into the water, and the water is very cold. So you go up to a certain level in your body, which we won't discuss on air, and you stop, and you know that eventually you're going to jump into the water, and you know that it'll be painful for 2 minutes, but after that you have a wonderful time. Still, you're in the cold water up to your whatever, and not jumping in for about 90 seconds on the average. What happens in your brain when you take the leap? Why it's 90 seconds and why not at 85 seconds? So I had a long life, many career changes, many times when I was in cold water and didn't take the plunge. I write children's books, and I'm afraid to consider failure. I'm afraid to do it the right way, and we just discussed this.
But Mel, let me ask you more about this one, because as I was asking, I kept hearing about your achievements on this topic. Yeah, I said, why haven't you not written a children's book? You said,
I've written many, but I've never done it the right way.
And then I said, why have you not published a children's book? And then I said, why have children never read your children's book? And
so
they have.
Yes, in Israel, I published several children's books, but I never did it the right way, which is to find an agent, improve your writing, improve it again, look for a publisher, and go through this whole curation, which is so important to writing a really good children's book. I write good children's books. I published it on our website, on our books, where anybody can publish. And I would say maybe 50,000 people have read my children's books.
Amazing.
But they're not super professional.
So then, if your dream is to write children's books and publish them the right way,
yes,
then let's get to the payoff.
That's my cold water
of your talk. Yeah. So what's the leap then? What's the leap when you go into your neck?
Well, that's the whole question that we discussed. You know, one person in the group, and these are all amazing people, dreams of being a politician. He has a successful internet company, but he wants to be a politician. So why not, if it's your dream? Well, because when you fulfill a dream, sometimes it does come true, but it's not exactly what you expected. Sometimes you do it and you fail. So taking that plunge is threatening. And that is what I like. I was a scientist. If you say that I wrote a lousy paper, it's not going to hurt me so much. I'll write a better paper. But if you tell me that a children's book that I've written is lousy, it's like an arrow to the heart. And it's very hard to do the thing that you're really most passionate about. And,
So Mel,
and suffer potential failure or criticism. And what happens if you publish a book and nobody buys it?
well, Mel, you're letting it all hang out there. We are going to look at our books, OURBOOX.com for your book,
I would.
and my book,
Yes.
and my daughter's new book,
Yes.
because we'll put them all there,
Oh, that would be awesome.
and we're going to let it all hang out.
That
Thank you
would
for
be
telling
lovely.
us.